Hey everyone, welcome back to another video. My name is Amanda and today I'm going to take you through what I ate today. I started off my day with some AG1 and hung out with the dogs outside because the weather is finally breaking where I live. And then I took a little time to make a little to-do list of some things that I wanted to kind of get done today just to kind of settle into my day and be productive. And I decided I wanted to make some breakfast cookies. I will link the recipe for these cookies below, but I just thought it would be a really nice, not like full-on breakfast, but I just really wanted to make them. So the first part you're going to do is add all the dry ingredients, some oats, baking soda, baking powder, and coconut into a bowl, mix that up, and then with the flax egg that has been sitting, we'll add in the vanilla, maple syrup, and nut butter, and just kind of mix that until it's combined. I ended up switching to a whisk because, as you could see, my nut butter was a little thick, and I used cashew butter for this. And then essentially, just like any batter, you're going to mix the wet ingredients into the dry until everything is nice and combined. And then this part is really flexible. There are notes in the recipe for some suggestions, but the mix-ins I decided to do for these cookies were pistachios and dried cranberries. I just really like the combination of those two. So you just kind of chop them up and add them into the mix. And I did end up throwing in a little sprinkling of sunflower seeds and pumpkin seeds as well, just to kind of get some more seeds in. And I thought it was a really good addition once they were finished. So I didn't film it, but just so you know, I did add that in after I kind of mixed everything together. So once those were all combined, you're going to chill the dough for a little bit if it's a little sticky, which mine kind of was because it was kind of warm this day. And then once it was chilled for a little bit, I was able to kind of form it into balls and then press them onto my baking tray, and they don't really expand, so you do want to make sure you flatten them, and then you just bake them until the edges are crisp and they are done. Again, I will link the recipe in the description box below for these. I really like them, especially because they're so customizable and it's a nice quick bite to have in the morning for a snack or even a breakfast. And then while I was making these cookies, I actually decided that I wanted to have some coffee to sip on, but I was feeling kind of lazy, so I just made one of these instant via coffees from Starbucks and added a few pumps of vanilla syrup in there to give it a little sweetness. And then I remembered, oh yeah, I don't have any milk in the house, but I had this like leftover coconut cream, like the bottom of the can from another recipe, so I decided that I would try and add that into my coffee just to make it creamier because I like milky coffee. And it was okay. Like, if I'm being totally honest, I don't love coconut milk in my coffee. Like, I just feel like it changes the flavor, so I added some cinnamon to try and make it taste better, and you know what, it did the job, but I wouldn't really recommend. So that's that. And then while the cookies were baking also, I started to get hungry, but I didn't want to like eat something really big. So I made a protein shake, which consisted of some of that coconut milk, the leftovers with some water, 2 bananas, a scoop of chocolate protein powder, some maca powder, and a heaping tablespoon of almond butter. Then I ended up adding some ice cubes because there wasn't really enough in there, but it was still very tasty, enjoyed. And I wanted to show you these sunflowers because not only are they my favorite, but they really brought some light to my day and my kitchen having them in there. And then I did some yard work and it was really warm today, so I wanted something refreshing. So I decided to make some tea and make some iced tea. This is like a green tea blueberry. Like, it's so delicious. I really love it. I don't remember where I got it. I feel like maybe it was Walmart or I got it online, but I saw someone drinking this brand of tea once and it just sounded really good, so I scooped it up, and it is so good and refreshing. It's so light. So I kind of steeped that until it was done, filled my glass with ice, and then poured the tea over. And then I put the rest in the fridge so then it would cool down so it wouldn't be as watered down. It was a little watered down, but I drank it pretty quick, so it was really refreshing. Nice pick-me-up after some yard work. Not food related, however, I saw this hack on Instagram that if you wet a rag and put it on water rings on a wood table and iron it, it will go away. I've done it before and it worked, so let's try it again. Ta-da! So then for lunch today, I wanted to keep it simple and also use up a bunch of ingredients that I had in my refrigerator. So I cooked up a couple of these pre-made veggie burgers from Aldi, which by themselves are not really all that great, but if you add some toppings, they're pretty good. And this ended up being pretty filling, so I cooked 2 of them according to the package directions, and then I added a piece of vegan cheese to one of them. I'm going with like a taco inspired with some cilantro and refried beans, and then the other one's going to be like a barbecue cheddar like situation. So I don't know. I was really just kind of flying by the seat of my pants here on this day, but I did the beans, onion, cilantro on one, and then the barbecue sauce and cheddar on the other, and then I added avocado and some of these banana peppers on both. And to be honest, the barbecue cheese one was definitely better, but this was really filling and I was really happy with my lunch. And then I wanted a snack. I was feeling something sweet, so I had a quick yogurt bowl with some non-dairy yogurt, blueberries, coconut flakes, and chia seeds. And then for dinner, I had some leftovers. I made this lemon asparagus pasta the night before, and it was really great because I didn't feel like cooking because I had a busy day, and it was really good. Eat your leftovers. I definitely advocate for that. I'll link the recipe for that below. And then later in the evening, I was feeling a little peckish, so I had some of this homemade snack mix, which is kind of like a family recipe, just a little something salty. And then for dessert, I had these raspberry cheesecake bars, which I made, which were so fire. I'll link the recipe below, and it was just a really great way to end the day. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for being here. Like and subscribe if you're new, and I can't wait to see you in the next one. Bye for now.